Right, we're back on more Danganronpa. So, we are back on more Danganronpa, so to get this underway.
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Yeah.
And that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Yeah, like, why would the room's owner get rid of his own hair?
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
That's what I was trying to say.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Shut up. Shut up.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
The door.
I would like to hear these reasons.
The door.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
Yes.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
It looked like that.
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom.
Yeah.
There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yes, obviously. It's... Right. The object the killer broke... Well, it's the doorknob, right?
I got it!
I got it!
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What
Oh
doorknob?
my god, I nearly... Pretty much, to me, nearly everyone feels like an idiot apart from, like, Kyoko.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken.
Yeah.
See how the top part was unscrewed?
Yeah.
And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean? In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
And if it was my own bathroom, why would I... And I knew about the whole door frame thing, why would I do that to my own doorknob?
This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
Exactly.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
But if I knew about the door frame, then what would be the point?
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Okay, sorry, so the mic is there. Yeah. Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? No. Right. Yeah, they're on about the door frame, so tell us which act.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
That is correct.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yes, that's correct.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Yep.
Then the killer ran after her,
Yep.
and they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Oh wait, yeah, sorry, no, that's right.
Shoot!
Yeah, they did bust down the door, that's my mistake.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
How do you... Alright, okay.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran and they got into the back. At that point, the killer had to try and bust down because Sayaka had locked her.
No, it's not locked. No!
Finally, the culprit had Sayaka caught.
To finish the job.
We already do know the answer.
Oh my god, I know what it is, I know what it is. Wait.
The incident took place. Sayaka was first. She then fled into.
Then the killer ran and they got into the back. At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door because Sayaka had locked her.
Yes! It wasn't locked.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walk-in bathrooms, right?
Yep,
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
exactly.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yes.
Yep, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door.
No, but it's kind of lucky when you think about it in this case, because it's like one of those things where if I didn't have that door, and instant
That's not lucky at all.
I would look a bit more suspicious.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck.
Yep.
But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Yep.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first
Because
place?
they switch nameplates.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
Because they switch
The
nameplates.
killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The nameplates. The crime took place in my room,
I got it!
obviously.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
Yep.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Yep.
Say what?
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms,
Yep, that's
which is
correct.
what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
There would have been a lock on the door, and they
Yeah.
would have had to break through.
Exactly.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Probably.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
True.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do.
Yeah, exactly.
Since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Yeah.
That is a definite possibility.
Yeah, exactly.
So the
Sure.
killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Yep.
Then
So it's one of you
Makoto
guys.
couldn't have done it.
Yes, that's what I've been trying to tell you. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
No, I don't give up.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Then we all die.
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
No.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone
Literally.
seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Yeah.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how
Did I
trivial
message?
they may seem.
Did I message?
As a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh god.
Oh, you. You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so,
Oh.
well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
That's actually a very good question.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
Yeah, but I don't think
I
it's
don't
that.
think so. That seems way too convenient.
Yeah.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
You can't, the locks are unpickable.
Negative! If you remember,
Yeah.
Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
What do you mean?
They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
I actually think that might have happened. I think Hifumi's onto
No.
something there.
That can't be it either.
No, I think she actually did look mad.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Oh, okay, shut up, Hifumi.
Oh, why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how threatened she was. The answer is right here. There's no way I could have switched rooms, right?
I got it!
Yeah.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Couldn't she? Yeah, she could have easily lied. That's what I'm thinking of here. Same goes for you, Psycho. No matter who it is, do not open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of switching? Yeah, she could be lying though.
Knowing
That's the
what
thing I
she'd
don't get
been
about this.
through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being
know.
scared was a lie?
Yeah, I mean,
Huh?
yeah. What kills her?
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider
Don't know,
it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
I'm trying to think about it because she's the one that got the knife, didn't she? So maybe she planned it out. Oh my god. There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplate to make sure you don't get the wrong room. Okay.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
Oh.
And these are the words that appear.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, you can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words.
Yep.
When I saw that, I was like, holy crap!
Oh, okay,
I
we
better make
got
sure
it.
I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Right.
Huh?
Okay.
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
And it wasn't Makoto, so it's Psycho.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No.
No, I didn't.
But of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature.
Perfectly legible.
Sayaka's signature.
It doesn't really look like a signature, it just looks like her spelling her name. I didn't look at that, but I get it. I understand what you're saying now. No, not no. Psycho wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
Maybe she wanted to frame Makoto? That's all I can think of. Think about it. She got the knife. She wrote the note to lure someone. I think it's something like
The
that.
note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone.
Yeah.
She must have
The
slid
Kyoko
under
knows
their
this.
door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
Oh yeah.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
I mean, why not woman, but...
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can you be sure anyone even got this note? And
yeah.
honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
I think they are.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Yeah, actually, alright.
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yeah,
Very
sure.
well then. Pay attention.
Okay. And I'm just curious of why you think the person who got the note didn't get involved. This is interesting, I like this so far. Storm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes. I'm really just told
No,
you.
the place they were asked to come to. It specifically says, my room.
Yeah.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
But the nameplate is
Exactly.
switched.
The room that Makoto was staying.
The nameplate.
No,
Yeah,
it's
the name.
wrong.
But they were switched.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
Yeah.
They got switched?
Yep.
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
Yep.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
Yeah.
And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Nope.
Right?
So, Sayaka.
Okay, then who did it?
Sayaka. It would have to be Sayaka. It can't be the killer. Me! No, Sayaka.
I got it!
It's obvious.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
Yep.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Yeah, I mean, when she says... You know, when she says, check the nameplate, that's a bit weird, isn't it?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
Ooh, I don't know about that. I mean, I think it might have been something to, like, maybe to frame Makoto.
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
So she orchestrated this, but like, I think she might have planned this out, but it backfired.
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
I think it was to frame Makoto, but I still could be
To
wrong
understand
about this.
that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
Right.
That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
No, I don't think that.
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
I agree with that. I think whoever she
But
invited
we
over
still
is the
don't know who
culprit.
it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
Yeah.
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yeah,
Yes,
I think maybe.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
Yep.
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Yeah, I think it was.
What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
Yeah, that's what it looks
How
like.
the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with their fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. Yeah.
I got it!
Got it.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
Yeah.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
Yeah.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you.
Yep, that is right, Makoto. Right.
And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
Yes. Oh my god.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
You haven't done anything in this mystery. Like, you just say it like... What happened to my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. No. Like music. Make your argument. Replica sword. Ooh, god, I've got all this time, okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt.
Right.
Sword-based sneak attack.
Grab that, I have no idea what this thing. So may I actually listen to the instructions? Hold on. Right, okay, so let's like this.
The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. Sword-based sneak attack.
That's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
Oh my god.
She dropped the kitchen knife she hidden away. But then the culprit picked that from here too.
Yeah, I'm like an idiot. This took me a while. So finally, it's gone past.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
I don't think it did either.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched.
Yeah.
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
Okay.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword,
You would
you'd
take
take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Telling
In that
Psycho to
situation,
attack first.
there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Yep.
Whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out.
Okay.
The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
No.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then
I
the
don't
culprit took
think
that from her
that.
too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Well.
I got it!
Yeah.
You're talking about her palm.
Yeah, her palm's having a gold coating on.
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at the palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it.
Yep.
In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Why would you have got a broken wrist?
Sorry, but I don't think so.
No, I
Why
that's
did you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No.
No, that's
Nothing
not
to do
it
with
at all.
that. That's got nothing to do with the trial. There's no way Psycho washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about it. The water's off. She's afraid of water.
I got it!
Yeah, the water's off at night time.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m.
Yep.
In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower.
Oh my god.
My.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
Okay.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Yeah.
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Psycho. Psycho.
I got it!
She planned it.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Yeah, I think she...
We already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Yes.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
They took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two
Yep.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Yeah, that's a very good point. I think it's
Sayaka
not
wanted
that.
to... on me?
Yeah, because you're an easy target,
That
Nicole.
would
in most
also
things.
explain why she would switch the nameplates.
Yeah.
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
Yep.
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they switched rooms.
Really? But would anyone believe
I
him?
don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Yep.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Yep.
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
Yeah, that's
The
about
tables
right.
were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
No, shut up, Makoto. It is
Because...
true.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really over for all of us? All over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Oh my god, there is. The dying message. The dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it.
Yeah.
But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, yes, there is.
No, it's wrong.
Dying message.
there still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Like if you enjoyed